show you how to propagate your African violet. The leaf you should use from the plant should be fresh and healthy. One common mistake people do is try to grow a new African violet from an old outside leaf from the mother plant. Unfortunately, these leaves all over plants can sometimes spare them. They are often too old to produce a new plant. It is also best not to use the leaves close to the middle of the mother plant. They will grow good, but when you remove them, it will harm or ruin the plant. Increase your chances of success by picking a leaf that isn't the oldest nor the youngest on the plant. For a variegated leaf African violets, go for a leaf showing a lot of green. Check that the leaf is healthy and clean. Cut the stem at least 1 to 2 inches. Cut the stem at an angle so that the cut edge from all the roots and plant roots will come. It's increased. If the leaf is wilted or soft, recut and stick the leaf in water for an hour or so and make it look fresh again. Okay, here we're going to start now. First of all, this is potting soil we're going to use. It's all-purpose potting soil. Okay, now, as you can see, I already poured the potting soil into the pot. This is the plant where we're going to take the cuttings from. I already took one cutting, so we'll use that one. This one. Now we're going to begin. Okay. You do not need to use a rooting hormone, but I'm just going to use it anyway. Still helps promote. It helps promote root growth, of course. So we're doing it. Why didn't I cut it at angle? I'm going to cut the stem here at an angle. There we go. See it now? It's at an angle. First of all, we're going to dip the stem in rooting hormone. You want to shake the excess off. And you can see I got it in there. Now you're going to want to do this when you've got to poke a hole in the soil. And stick the stem in there. Turn around so you can see it better here. See, the leaf is not touching soil. That's one of the main reasons why they kind of tend to rot. So, now as you can see, I got rocks in a tray around the plant pot here. And that's to help promote humidity. It needs high humidity. So we get the bottle of water here. and we'll pour it around cracks. And again, this promotes humidity, and it needs it. So now we're done with that. Okay, some things you need to know that when new growers see leaves that will rot when grown in potting mix, if you see this being a problem, dilute the mix with extra perlite or vermiculite. I can't show you what it looks like, but or just mix those two ingredients together. Use only a small pot for your leaf. About a 4-inch pot is big enough. To propagate miniatures, use a more smaller size. Leaves under propagation require water and light just like full-grown plants, so place accordingly and set up a wick if that's how you want to water it. Don't fertilize for the first couple weeks until you know the leaf has produced roots. You can determine this by lightly tugging on it to see if there is any resistance. Don't try to propagate during the winter unless you are growing in an area that is very warm. This especially applies to variegated leaf Capron violets. If their leaves are planted in late autumn, during winter, they may produce plantlets that are all white. Of course, if you are given a leaf of a cultivar that you would really like to grow, you will accept and plant it, no matter what season. Growing the leaf in a terrarium-like conditions, even if it is covered with a plastic bag, may help to keep it from suffering from the cold weather. If the worst happens, you start spring with a pot full of little white plantlets that just won't color up. Repot the lot, including the mother leaf, into a larger pot. When you do this, remove a little of the old potting soil. This will help new growth appear in the plus plantlets, and will grow to be greener during the warmer season. This is how it should be done. Packaging soil. Make sure the soil is moist at all times too. It's still moist. So it's good. And that is how you grow an African violet. Propagate them. For more information, you can go to butterfly161993.wordpress.com. There's also articles on other plants, home care, other propagatings, types of propagatings, and much more.